No, no hardship here. Oh, did you just let me go? I'm happy about it. That's kind of like it. That's kind of like it. That's exactly what that feeling is. Like, I'm actually happy you said this because it was gonna kind of be hard for me to say this. So I'm glad you made this decision for us because I was about to shift anyway. I was about to bounce. Deuces. Peace. Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and we begin with tend to the small things. Now, this is Virgo energy, but it tends to mean, especially when it's your energy, your own energy, you're stuck in the details, or you're stuck in the details so much that it is making you stuck, and it in some ways is throwing you off of balance. This sense of, or maybe something has built up so much that now it just feels overwhelming. But it does imply some sort of like imbalance or lack of health. So we've got to get into this to understand how to work through it, Virgo, because being a detail oriented sign, this is still this can still be a very overwhelming energy for you. So let's get into the reading, Virgo. We'll leave that there. This is a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. God bless you all. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Please take some time to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell and select all notifications if in fact you have not already. But then check it still if you've been subscribed for a while, because I don't think people have been getting notifications, Virgo. This is a timeless message. It's here because you have called it into you. You're drawing in the energy to you. And so that's why it shows up. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do provide those. Just go to my website and sign up for whatever one works for you. bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. And that's it. Just got to finish this up and clear out the energy. Hold on. Virgo. We have be loyal to what you love, which has run flat. Okay, so there's something or somebody here in the past that instead of being loyal to what they love, or their loyalty got drowned out by their focus on themselves. Now, this could be for better or worse. We don't know yet. But it does look like some things have built up and are very frustrating or irritating you. And maybe it's just the fact that you were remembering that somebody was prioritizing themselves over really taking care of you or taking care of others or the family. This is something that has built up for a while, so it may very well need to come out. Mercury retrograde often brings out these kind of conversations, and we're still going through that through I believe April 25th, which is also when we have appropriate, isn't it? The full moon. So it's almost like a real release of energy, and just stuff has to come out. It's a full moon in Scorpio too, so a lot that has been held back or hidden is able to sort of have that catharsis and get expelled. But there does seem to be some anger or tension with regards to feeling like loyalty ran crooked because of a self-interest. Because we have know your worth and be loyal to what you love. Now, on the other hand, it could also mean, Virgo, that there is dissonance building up against you because instead of taking care of everybody else, you decided to be loyal to yourself, and there has been tension building up, and now you know why and what it is. This sense of somebody thinking that you were selfish or that you disappointed them, and that is neither here nor there. It could very much not be true, but ultimately it does shift our relationships when we start to prioritize our own health, our own value, or we get a sense of value and suddenly now people don't like it or people are angry at us. And so that could be what is also building up. But there's something building up with regards to tension that started a little while ago, maybe not even a year, like maybe the beginning of this year or a couple of months ago, when somebody's shift or focus changed from everybody else to themselves. Reclaim your power. So this implies it was actually you. And then that there were things that were building up since then. Trying to reclaim your power, being loyal to what you love, or in some ways, I guess, prioritizing your own sense of your own self. And then we have embrace the in-between. The in-between is, in other words, this is confirming, Virgo, that you are in a transitional period and that things are going to go a little haywire. In other words, relationships have to be adjusted right now because they're not based on the same things. And if the ones that will survive are the ones that will enable you to change and enable you to grow. And the ones that can't grow with you are not where you are at yet. They're not ready to be there with you. And so ultimately there's going to be more bitterness there. 10 to the small things is also this influx period where a lot of the shifting happens. And when shift happens, shit comes out. When shifting happens, shit comes out. And essentially that's kind of what's coming up with regards to this power dynamic, this sense of recalibrating the way that you see things and the way that you value things. This is a major shift or change. So let's go now head into the future. Now we have love is all around. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Love is all around. This is Gemini energy. So this is compliments or hearing good things about yourself or realizing that you have options. Like that there you go bitch. Okay, and then we have bring your ideas to life, which is something new is starting, or you're ready to pop off, or you will be ready to start something relatively soon. Bring your ideas to life is just this sentiment of now clean things up because good things will start to happen and will start to shift now. And it's almost like you want to attend to the very little details because ultimately there's a new cycle that's starting and you want a really fresh, beautiful start. And then we have lay a solid foundation is coming. This is also your energy. It's certainly evolved energy, an energy of knowing where you want to be, knowing what you want to stay, establishing yourself, laying that foundation solid. And then we have take a leap of faith. So my friends, if this is an uncomfortable transition period for you, the discomfort isn't going to really last. And you'll be able to deal with this discomfort by digging in and digging out, sussing out the details, not denying them, not hiding them, not sweeping them under the covers, or under the carpet is what I meant to say. But instead, by owning them, maybe even sharing them, talking about them, embrace this fluctuation, embrace the messiness, right? That's like the little rats and shit. Embrace the messiness, embrace the imperfection, embrace like things not being as clean as you want them to be. Embrace it to tackle it. Okay, now we're going to go into our 6 tarot card spread. We have Wheel of Fortune. So there is definitely something turning in your favor or a karmic cycle completing and then that karma kind of coming out the other side. Wheel of Fortune is changes that you've made to your life. Like you've enabled these shifts. You've enabled this shift toward a more fortunate situation, even though it required not too long ago a very uncomfortable displacement of priorities. But now is a lucky time, Wheel of Fortune, because there's some sort of and maybe that's why, like I said, you want to like clean your house because somebody's coming over. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, hello, okay, Virgo. Yeah, you're seeing your way forward from a defeat that happened to you. Because I would very much consider you a Swords, even though you're an earth sign, you're still ruled by Mercury. We have some sort of defeat or disappointment, almost like it's done, it's over, the defeat is there, you can't do anything about it, but how are you going to handle the defeat? Well, it looks like you're creating a strategy, you're finding a way forward, or it's saying you are recuperating after a collapse. So ultimately, that's what 10 to the small things are. Look at the details, look at the fine tuning, make sure that when you start over from this place of brokenness or defeat, you're actually ensuring that your new foundation was way stronger than your old foundation, and that you're building this ground up and you're not renovating, you're building it ground up. But there is definitely a way forward, or figuring a way forward after a defeat. And then we have a new love offer is coming. And this is going to come soon because it's in Aries season. This is a timestamp of sorts. And it could even be coming from somebody who is older than you, or has more authority than you, or more responsibility from you than you. This is a new offering. Could be even a new child, but it's almost like I'm moving forward to a new opportunities. I'm looking forward to new opportunities. I'm opening myself up to new offers, and positioning myself in a place where I know that I can act upon them. This is individuality. So you certainly have not given up your individuality. I feel like you've doubled down on the individuality, and now there's a new sense of self here. And then we have these two cards, the Tower and the Tower and the Page of Swords. So all of a sudden something falls apart, or you get word. It's like all of a sudden you get word that something has completely collapsed or fallen apart. Or when you see something, you realize that something is just completely and totally ruined for you. It's almost like somebody's calling you, or you're calling them and being like, it's officially over, because I've decided now to move forward with myself and my own priorities, and I'm not turning back. So it's almost like in some ways somebody was holding on to this concept that there could still be reconciliation, but there is not reconciliation. It's more like, fuck you, no, like I want an offer of peace, but you're like, no, but offer of peace, I've changed now, I'm different. Somebody still just wants to move forward and be themselves and be individualistic. And ultimately, that's going to be announced or told to somebody this week. Clarify the Tower, just in case. Yeah, Knight of Swords, once again, you're taking action on something. Somebody is not going to hesitate. Maybe they're calling or taking action at you, and it's certainly not going to work. Or somebody is deciding, maybe you are deciding to move forward with something, and so the announcement is coming down now. And then we have Two of Wands. It's almost like somebody is moving forward with changing their location, or changing their desires, or now they're making it official. Yes, I have shifted my focus. I have shifted my focus. I am moving forward. I'm moving on. I'm changing my focus. It could even be I'm changing my location. And that's coming through the pipeline. Let us get into a Moon card. We need to know. We have luck is on your side. So I guess Spirit wanted to come through and leap through and let you know, ain't gonna fuck you up. Bitch, see ya. it's like peace out. Luck is on your side, because it's almost like maybe just when somebody tries to destroy you and say it's over, immediately some other opportunity is coming in. You're like, okay, it's over. Peace out. You just liberated me. Okay. Deuces, bitch. It's almost like that. It's like no hardship here. Oh, did you just let me go? I'm happy about it. That's kind of like it. That's exactly what that feeling is. Like, I'm actually happy you said this, because it was going to kind of be hard for me to say this. So I'm glad you made this decision for us, because, I was about to shift anyway. I was about to bounce. Deuces. Peace. And then we have we have another flamingo card. So this deck is also seconding that. It's almost like you're so... Virgos don't usually embrace change because they like to maintain the steady, but there's something that shifted about you, and it's really important. This is an important stage of your life, because you have really embraced the change to the point where you're like, I'm a chill here. I'm good. I know I'm between worlds. I understand that, or you understand, you're awakening to the acceptance this week that I know I have to shift. I know that things can't stay the same, and that I can't go back to what I was, and I don't want to. And then we also have building blocks. So the way that you're looking forward is the strategy and building blocks, or the foundation that you're building for the future. You're already out of the old world pretty much, because you are focused on the new. And certainly it's the new world that has got your focus. You are definitely like building out or building something that you're ready. Like, there's no other way to say it. You're ready. You've already started building the foundation for moving forward. So, you're just so ready. So let me get an angel card. Okay, Virgo, we gotta get an angel card. Oh, we have 3 angel cards. We have healthy communication in relationships. Okay, let's hear that out. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communications. Those are the swords. So it's Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, that's all those. Assertive communications help you understand and be understood. So in other words, like I said, tend to the small things. Look at the details. Be very, very clear and detailed with people right now, because there's still some shady area or some foggy area that people may try to manipulate you on, and you will be defeated if you let them. So hold tight to your details. Look at the fucking details, and don't let anybody do that to you. Clear and articulate, open and honest conversations. And then we have heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it's trustworthy. Trust your intuition, my friend. I think you already are. I think you're very in tune with what the hell is going on. You're very aware of what's happening right now. Yeah. And inner knowing. Okay. And then we have increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. You're finding the right people. You're not unsupported here, right? It's like, you know that there's something on the other side of this, that this is something that you're going to be okay. And you are. There is total confirmation that not only are you moving in the right direction, you intuitively know the traps that are going to be set for you along the way. And ultimately, it's like, be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself, and don't be ashamed of what you're feeling. This is like a cocoon period for you. It's not a cocoon period. It's when you're coming out of the cocoon, Virgo, so that you can move forward. I don't think you could move back now anyway, because you've changed too much and you're looking too forward to what's ahead. And there's a lot to look forward to. I hope part of that is joining me for the extended reading. I'm going to head there now. If you want to, the links are down below in the description box, as well as I'm going to pin it to the top of the comments section. Or if you don't feel like even clicking off YouTube, join the BWOB membership here and get unlimited access to every single one of my extended readings for a little more than the cost of one. You can get access to all 48 every single month, all new readings. So you decide, guys, but I hope to see you there. I love you, and hopefully I'll see you in the extended.